Hi everyone. So in this video, we'll be taking a look at the use of capitalization in the English language. Now this includes the use of a capital letter in a particular word. When do we use capital letters? Now we all know that we have to place a capital letter whenever we begin a sentence. So no matter what you write in the beginning of the sentence, the first word will always have the first letter as a capital letter. So if I start something like this, she went home. So here, my first letter of my first word in the sentence will always begin with a capital letter. Now, whenever you have the pronoun I or the interjection O, such as "Oh Lord," or something like "Oh no," something like this, then the interjection O is always capitalized and the pronoun I, as we must already know, is always in the capital form. Now, all proper nouns and adjectives derived from these proper nouns are also always capitalized. Now, by proper nouns, I mean the names of particular people, places, etc. So, examples could be Jones, maybe Pacific, or maybe African. So here, African is an adjective derived from the proper noun Africa. So I have still used the capital letter A in order to describe it. Similarly, we use the capital letter J for Jones and capital letter P for Pacific. These two words are again proper nouns. Now, nouns and pronouns that indicate the deity or God are also always placed with a capital letter. So example, we have the Lord. Here the word Lord indicates the deity or God, and therefore we've capitalized it. Imagine in a sentence you want to refer to God as He, then you can say it is He who protects us. Here again we have used a capital letter for the word He because we are indicating the deity with the term He. Titles before names or characters also take a capital letter. For example, if you have a title for someone, Mayor George. So here we have M as capital because the word Mayor is the title for George, and maybe we have Dr. Smith. So here the word doctor is the title of Smith and D is again capitalized. However, you have to remember that you do not capitalize the title if the title comes after the name of the person or the character. So if you had Smith, a doctor, and the rest of the sentence, here the title is coming after the word or the noun. So you place it with a small case letter, not a capital letter. Now, you also do not capitalize the name of a title if it stands alone without the noun or the proper noun that you have with it. So if I just want to talk about the doctor, so I can say he, the doctor, has arrived. So here again we only are using the title, which is the doctor, and hence I will not use a capital letter over there. Now, nationalities and languages are also always capitalized, like we had the word Africa. So this was, for example, if you want nationalities, he is African or she is African, then we use a capital letter for nationalities. And for languages like French, she speaks French, right? So here we are using a language. F will then be capitalized. I speak English. E will be capitalized. Now, you do not capitalize the names of subjects. Be very careful with this. If the subject is a language, then only will it be capitalized. So if I say, I love mathematics, mathematics will not be capitalized. However, if the subject is within the name of a course, or you want to describe it as the name of a department, then only will I capitalize the name of that subject. So if I say, let's take an example, she is part of the maths faculty. So here I have used the word maths not as the name of the department, but I have used it as just the term maths. So here I will keep it in a small case letter and not as a capital letter. However, if I say she is part of the Department of Mathematics, I would then use a capital letter for the Department of Mathematics. The M will then be capitalized. Now, days of the week such as Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, etc. are all capitalized all the time, and so are the names of the months, January, February, March, regardless of whether they start the sentence or they're within a sentence. So always remember the days of the week and the months are always in capital letters. You do not capitalize the names of seasons, however. So I say, I love summer. So here we have summer in a small case letter. It is not capitalized because we do not use capital letters when we talk about seasons. So all of these were the rules of how we use capitalization. Make sure that you don't get confused with regard to things like the names of subjects, etc., or when you refer to or if you refer with a noun or a pronoun to the deity, or even when you're talking about a title. So keep these rules in mind and make sure you use these rules correctly.